I just finished doing this video all about the EVOD tanks, and I explained the EVOD tank, the ce4 and the ce5. Then I thought to myself, well, the only tank I've really just demonstrated and shown you is the EVOD. So what I'm going to do, brand new bottle of cappuccino, my very blunt scissors. That's what happens when you have children, they take all your good stuff, you know. They only leave me with these little tiny scissors with my huge hands. So, and so I fill up my little needle bottle with my cappuccino. Come on, I'll fill him right up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up all three tanks. The EVOD with the bottom fills from the bottom of the coil. Then I'm going to fill up the ce4 and the ce5, and we'll have a vaping thing and see which one's the best. So I am trying to fill up this needle bottle. Probably looking like a bit of a dickhead. Probably shouldn't have said that, but you know. Oops. Let's take a bit more off that actually. Might fill it up a bit quicker. Backwards up. Well, I want scissors. Always be sitting all day looking at me. As interesting of a view I am. You know, something different. Okay, so we now have fresh bottle of juice. Okay, first up, ce5 tank. So you unscrew the little top piece, pull him out, right, nothing in it. So we pull him over to the side and we fill him up nice and slow. Be very careful to make sure you don't get it down the breather hole down the middle. So if you do, then she's going to go onto your battery. Then you got to constantly take the tank off the battery, you got to blow it off, and it's a bit of a pain. That is one of the things I do like about the EVOD tanks, don't have this type of problem. Okay. And it's a bit half full, so but it's a ce5 tank with the lid back on. Okay. Alright. The ce4 tank, brand new, unscrew the top, and same process, in through the side, which can be a real pain. Cleaning your tanks, a lot of people say, you know, once they're clogged up you can't use them anymore, which is false. The ce4 tanks and ce5 tanks, you clean them once a week in a cup of hot water. Put them in a cup of hot water and stir them around for about a minute or so. Put them on your sink to dry for a day or two and they're good. I actually learned that off watching someone else's videos actually when I first started vaping. Clumsy big fingers with tiny little things. There is a ce4 tank filled. Alright, through the top. And EVOD tank. Flip him upside down. Unscrew the bottom. I just love this tank. So with the with the EVODs, you just clean it the same way, thing of water. Don't know how you go about cleaning the end bit. I just don't think you do afterwards. Got a tiny little wicky thing in the bottom, but I don't know. Suppose you just give it a clean either way, same way. I love this little window on the side of this. It's just so much easier to use. Use a bottle a bit quicker. Okay. Now I just squeeze some of it down the guts of it too, I think. That'll be an interesting little test, won't it? Yep, I think I did. Well, we'll soon find out what it does. So, finish filling this up. My juice these days I get is very thick. It allows for more vapour. So it gives you a great throat hit as well as a good vape. So now, cap back on you. Needle bottle lid back on over here. So I get my battery just here. Start off with the C5. No wick C5 tank, all 510 atomizer. I will show. Alright, screws him on. Press the button, heat him up a bit. And not much of a vape. That's strong. I think I deserve that one. It doesn't really give it the... doesn't taste that good at all actually through that, through the C5. Or through the C4 with the wick. Heat him up. Let's get on here. A bit more smoke, a bit more flavour. They're not connected properly or something. It just doesn't seem to be, I don't know. Okay, the C4 does give it a decent throat hit, a decent bit of flavour. I got juiced out the guts of that before when I filled it. There's the EVOD. Heat him up. Now you can actually hear the juice in there that I spilled in there, so that was my own fault. Now look at the difference in that. And even though I've just spilt juice in that when I filled it, there's no juice on the tank at all, so that's a bonus. Now if I had done that with one of the other C4, C5s, I would have, you know, yeah, that's a nice, yeah. Like I said, the trick to vaping, the longer, the slower you vape, the stronger it gets. Now, that is actually quite good. Realise that that's the EVOD, which I spilt in the guts of it, which nothing has leaked onto the battery. The C4 with the wick screws him on the battery. But even if you shake this one upside down, the C4, alright, so the juice goes all over the place. It still works alright. Alright, but look, either way, it's much for muchness. All tanks are good. C4, C5. You do not need to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a battery and a tank. That's a waste of your money. If you are, you're being ripped off. I just don't like the C5. There's no taste to it. It tastes like it's metal. But as I was saying, if you go out and spend anything over $50 on a basic kit, would say like the tank, like the battery. I like the LCD batteries. It shows how many puffs, how much charge the whole show. But I've seen kits out there worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. See myself here, I have a lava tube, the size of it. It's huge. I got big hands, it fits great, but you look like a bit of a dickhead walking in a bloody road. That's why I like these ones here. Skinny battery, does the job. You know, you can pick them up, nice price. I sell them a nice price. Take my word for it, ask around, but why go out and spend hundreds of dollars on something that you might quit smoking, you might enjoy vaping more. But yeah, I don't know, but you look around. Like I said, I prefer the EVODs, the EVOD tank. Since I started out with the ce4, then I upgraded to a ce5. Now I've upgraded to an EVOD. I was using the Viva Novas, which are a 3.5mm, pretty huge tank. But at the end of the day, why do you really need a fat tank for you? Well, you really don't. You just want something you can drop in your top pocket, stick between your legs while you're driving, have a tug away on, beautiful. But always remember, 5 fast clicks to turn off, 5 fast clicks to turn back on. After you're done, if you hold it down for too long, it's got the safety feature, whereas if you have it in your pocket, automatically shuts down. Most people will find you put that in your pocket, it's going to snap. So with the beautiful thing about the EVODs, you can pull it apart, both things in your hand at the same time, and put straight in your pocket. I only sell to people over the age of 18. I do not sell to children. I don't sell to anyone under the age of 18. Personally, I think smoking's a filthy habit. So is probably vaping, but it's a good little hobby to get into. I don't know, it's better for you, it's healthier for you. There's no cigarette butts, there's no ash, there's no garbage thrown on the ground. And yeah, but no, something different. So I hope you enjoyed the bit of trivia and watching me choke my guts out. Have a good one.